So my daughter's birthday is coming up, and she's been saving her money for an iPad for a while now. And I have so my Pandora decided to start an extra iPad that we were gonna, let her buy from us. So she knew we already had it, and the other day she was like, "Mom, can I just use it right now, and then when I get the money, I'll pay you." And I was like, "No, you have to have the money. You have to, pay us the money. That's how the world works, is you get the money and then you buy the thing." No, we're not making pancakes. I'm back. Well, she guessed that she was gonna get it for her birthday. And we're gonna prank her for her birthday. So she'll still get the iPad, but we're gonna, instead of putting, I have an iPad box, so instead of putting the iPad in the box, we're going to, I'm going to put a drawing that I'm making her of a dragon in it. And like something else that's heavy to, feel like it's the weight of an iPad. So we're gonna do that, and she's gonna open it, and it's gonna be this drawing of a dragon. And don't worry, I'm not gonna make her wait too long for the iPad. My husband thinks I should wait and give it to her the next day because she's been so annoying, but we'll see. Maybe I'll wait. But anyway, so that's what we're doing this week. You guys get to watch me draw the dragon. So let's get into this drawing. What are you doing? Get out of the video. Oh my goodness. This is a drawing video. Get out of here. Okay, so now that baby's gone, let's get into this. So first I'm just fixing my paper. It's kind of scraggly. Next I had to look up some dragon pictures because I don't draw dragons often, so I just grabbed some off the internets. And you can see the one that I'm basing my dragon off of front and center. Maybe my picture's front and center. But anyway, that hand you'll see from time to time, that is my oldest son's hand. He kept waving his hand in front of the frame. Ruined a bunch of frames, so I had to edit those out. Just trying to get that head the way I want it to be, making sure it's not too small. I wanted the dragon's head to take up most of the picture, and I think I accomplished that. So next just drawing in his little chest. And now working on the wings. I feel like my wings look more like bat wings than dragon wings. But oh well. I really like drawing in the face. I feel like the face is really fun to draw, even though I'm gonna now cover it up with paint pens. So I'm using paint pens for this drawing. I'm using Posca's and a cheaper paint pen that I have. The box just has acrylic paint pens on it. I'm sure there's a brand on it somewhere, but I am too lazy to go find it. The purple on this drawing took so long to fill in. I really should have done this in actual paint, actual acrylic paint. because my pens just kept dying. It was really the worst. It was just the worst. But yeah, this purple part, it took so long. I kept switching back and forth between a lighter purple pen and a darker purple pen. I think it gave the dragon's face a little something extra instead of it being all one shade of purple. Yeah, it would have been so much faster to just slather some paint on than keep coloring with these pens. Yeah, the pens are really good for small areas. These larger areas, it was brutal. And yeah, that purple's still going. So I don't know if your kids are ever as persistent, we'll say persistent instead of annoying, as mine are. But yeah, so they'll just keep asking, and it's just so persistent that eventually, to get them to stop, I have to just be like, okay, you keep asking that same thing, you're gonna have to be grounded, because I've told you no, or told them, the same answer so many times. So my daughter, who I'm drawing this dragon for, kept walking in right here, so I kept having to cover it up, the drawing up, with stuff, which is why you'll see like my color box on top of it or my pad on top of it. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I went with some light purple in the ears and wings. Just, add some more different shades of purple into it. I'm really liking how it turned out. I did go back over some spots with a second coat, which just tore up the paper. I also should have bought nicer paper. I just grabbed a piece of sketchbook paper, really crappy sketchbook paper. It was really thin. The pens kept tearing the paper up, so there was tons of little paper scraggles in it. But I really like the yellow accents I did. But it really made the purple and the yellow just pop together. I'm just glad we're done with that purple paint. That took so long to do. Yeah, ignore my head that will pop into the frame every once in a while. I was just trying to get a closer view of it, and my head kept getting in the way. Oh, those gray hairs, yuck. Those are about to be highlighted soon. I like to get my highlights done to cover up my grays. Well, cover/hide. I really liked the dragon's little tuft of hair that was on her. I was going to name the dragon Midnight because of the kind of purpley dark sky color and the yellow kind of for the moon. But then after I added in the orange hair, I didn't know if the Midnight really, went with her now. So I think I'm going to be switching her name to Midnight Sun, because that orange, kind of brings in that fieriness of the sun, and the yellow, because kind of the nice soft yellow of the moon. It's going to be Midnight Sun is her name. Oh, so I totally missed that spot where I made it do a little pause because I said smudged my black outline. I had that one part, so there's black outline in the eye now. But I think I already went over that with a recording. Whoops. Oh well. Well, eventually that will get fixed. I had to wait for the black to dry completely before I could go back over it with orange. Otherwise it would just smudge more. Adding in the details was so fun. It really brought the drawing to life. I feel like that's like the best part of drawing. First it looks just really, you know, just kind of bland, and then you add in all the details and shadings, and it just really makes everything come out and look really nice. So just adding some more shading to the wings and the belly. Just trying to let those, you know, lines come in, adding some more little outlines. My son right here was watching a show right next to me. I didn't realize his little show was in the frame of the camera. So you'll see some other YouTube shows running right there in the background, so that's awesome. Just finishing up with these yellow details. And then I think I thought I was done right here because I decided to go ahead and add my signature that I like to write on my artwork. And then I had to pause and look at it again. I was like, wait, nope, that is not finished. Not done yet, not at all. Just grabbed my white paint pen, added some little highlights to the eyes, which I think made it look even more nice. Gotta get some more white on those teeth, those fangs. Adding little highlights to the ears. You can't even see those ones I put in the hair. But yeah, so here I was. I think I was done, and then nope, not done again. I gotta add one more thing, just a little more shading to that little wingtip. And now it is finished. Hope you enjoyed this drawing, and see you next week.